8-Bit Baseball is on. Today's game features the Towering Titans and the Marauding Pirates. In Game 1, the Pirates had no trouble cruising to an easy victory. The Titans are the last team in 8-Bit Baseball without a win. Well, the teams have taken the field and everybody's warmed up. I can't wait to see what action awaits. Zinker on the hill for the Titans. Fallon is going to be leading us off. First pitch is hit over onto the third base side. Foul. No balls, 1 strike to Fallon. Left fielder for the Pirates. Zinker delivers a ball on the outside. 1-1 now the count. Winds and delivers. And that one is hit back up to... Oh! Betson, the left fielder, was charging in, and he ran right past the ball and missed it. And so he is going to get all the way out to second base. That's a double. A leadoff double for Fallon. One of the best hitters in all of 8-Bit Baseball. And so Wright hits that one out to right field. We've got runners at the corners with nobody down. What a way to start the game. Green, the right fielder for the Pirates. Zinker. And that one's popped up and over on the left field side. It's actually the third baseman who's out there for that one, I believe, Benson. One down. Runners at the corners for Evans, the cleanup hitter. And he pitches and hits that one. It's down the line. Is it foul? He's standing in foul territory. That's Singer, the right fielder, but he catches it either way for an out. 2 down. Runners at the corners. Top of the first for Clark, the first baseman. Takes a pitch inside for a ball from Zinker. 1-0. And then bats at that one. It's hit back to Perina, who's able to toss to second and get the lead runner for the third out. So despite the offensive assault, no runs scored, and we move to the bottom of the frame. Towering Titans up to bat. Singer, their right fielder, leading off. First pitch ball. Scharf on the mound for the Pirates. 1-0 to Singer. He bats at that one. It's hit over the first base side. Clark, who grabs it and taps the bag for the out. 1 down. And Scharf gives him a pitch on the outside, a ball. 1-0 to Perina, the shortstop. And he hits that one back up the middle, but Evans moves over, the second baseman moves over, and is able to make the catch. And through first for the out. Taylor, center fielder. And it hits that one. It's down the line. That is a solid hit. And Green has to chase it down. It's all the way down there in the corner. And he is up to second with a double. Stand-up double. So Foster, first baseman, is up to bat. And he hits that one back up to the shortstop, who gloves it. It's right. And over to Clark. And the inning is over. Stadium at capacity. I'm glad to see the support for 8-Bit Baseball. That's a lot of bits in the stadium right now. Allen, the center fielder, hits it up to Norris, the second baseman, who gloves and throws it to Foster for the out. So we have 1 down now in the second. Zinker getting it done. Dylan, the third baseman, is up, and he swings through that first pitch. Strike. Zinker delivers on the inside. That's a strike. That was a very close pitch, but no balls now, and 2 strikes to Dylan, the third baseman. And it's outside for a ball. Kind of just sweeps across the plate. Never really made any kind of contact. But that makes contact. He hits that one out into center, but it drops in front of Taylor. It drops in front of Taylor, and he's not able to make the out, so he's on base. He is on base with a 1-out single. Bonsai now, the catcher, comes up, and he hits that one down the third base line, the first base line. The first baseman was charging in there, trying to make the play, but it could not. Singer, the right fielder, had to glove it and throw in. So now we've got runners at first and second for Scharf, the pitcher. Pitcher on pitcher now. Titans. Pitcher Zinger pitching to Scharf. Marauding Pirates pitcher batting. And the count is 2 balls and 1 strike to Scharf. Zinker delivers, and he bats at that one. It's hit up to the... Oh, wow, a double play. He hit it to Perina, the shortstop, who was able to tag the runner and then throw to second to get the 4th out. So a double play ends the inning quickly. Betson now, the left fielder, is up to bat. Scharf on the mound for the Pirates. And he delivers a pitch on the inside, and it is hit over in the left field. Fallon's out there. Ooh, he caught it at the wall. I mean, literally at the wall. Oh, wow. Okay. That's about as close as you can get. So now Norris, the second baseman, comes up, and that one is popped up. It's over on the first base side. The first baseman is calling for it. That's Clark, and he's under it and has it for the out. 2 down. Benson. He's the third baseman. Let's see what Scharf can do here. And he bats at a pitch that was kind of on the outside the plate. It's up to Evans. A little infield pop out. So inning is over. We move to the top of the third. Fallon once again leading off with his quite unbelievable .714 batting average. Swings through that one, however. No balls and 1 strike to Fallon. And a pitch around into the zone now for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one is hit out into center right, and it's going to drop in for a hit, which is hardly a surprise considering how well he hits. And he's on base for a double. So right now, the shortstop for the Pirates with Fallon out at second. And he hits that one down the line, the third base line, and he's thrown out at first. Did not advance the runner. So 1 down now for Green, the right fielder. And that one's also hit down the third base line, and similar play, he throws it back to first for the second out. Still a runner at second, now 2 down for Evans, the second baseman. That one's outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Evans. And it bats at that one. It is popped up on the first base side. It looks like it's kind of in foul territory, but Foster is under it, and he makes the catch for the out. To the bottom of the third we go. Towering Titans, home team, up to bat. Their catcher, Stroud's going to lead it off. He's popped up on the third base side. Dylan has it. Or I'm sorry, I guess that would be Wright. Dylan was covering the base. It was Wright, the shortstop, that made the catch. Zinker now, the pitcher, takes a turn at the bat. And that one, it dropped. It was almost popped out, but it dropped in front of Dylan, who then grabbed it on the one hop and throws it over to Clark for the out. 2 down. Singer now. And he pops him up on the infield, the second base side there. The Evans is back. And he makes the catch for the third out. We are done with the third inning. Marauding Pirates up. Zinker still pitching for the Titans. Clark, first baseman, up. Gives him a pitch, a strike that he bats at and hits on the third base side, foul. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Clark. Zinker. Outside for a ball, 88 miles an hour. And that was back inside. He bats at it, and it's hit to Benson, who gloves it and throws to Foster for the out. Allen now up. Center fielder. Pirates. And he bats at the first pitch. It's over to the third baseman, Benson, who gloves and makes the throw. It was close. He was trucking along down the line. That was a very close play, but out nonetheless. And so 2 down now for Dylan, the third baseman. Zinker pops him up. Pops him up on the third base side. And that is Perina making the catch. So we will move to the bottom of the fourth. Towering Titans up. Home team up. Tie ball game. 0-0. Ball 1. Perina, the shortstop. Scharf winds and delivers. And he gives him a strike on the inside. 97 miles an hour. 1-1 the count. Back outside, 88 for a ball. 2-1 the count to Perina. And inside for a strike. 2-2 now the count. 2-2 to Perina. Scharf strikes him out! Scharf collecting the K. So now Taylor. Taylor comes up to bat. And that's a pitch on towards the middle, and it's fouled. Fouled over on the first base side. No balls, 1 strike to Taylor. Strike! That one's to the inside of the plate. So no balls and 2 strikes. Looks like Scharf is really throwing some strikes now. And that one is back across the zone, and he hits that one down the line, the third base line, and he's going to be able to get up to second. He's rounding first. He's going to be able to get up to second. That's a double. Hits a double off of Scharf after that strikeout to Purina. So now Foster comes up with the runner at second and only one down. Chance to break the tie. Put the first run on the board here. Scharf falling behind, 2-0. Foster. Pitch is batted at and hit back up to Evans, who gloves it and throws to first for the out. The runner can't advance, so still a runner at second. 2 down. Left fielder Betson up to bat. Oh, he takes the hit by pitch. So now a runner at first and second. And that's popped up on the infield. That's the first base side. And it is Clark coming over. He calls for it and handles the ball for the out. To the 5th we go. Top of the 5th, Bonsai, the catcher leading off. Zinker gives him a pitch right down the pike that he hits right back up into center field, and it's over Taylor's head off the wall, and he's going to be up to second. It's a leadoff double for Bonsai. So Scharf now, the pitcher, with a runner at second, nobody down. If he was able to get a hit here, it would greatly help the Pirates. 1 ball, 1 strike. Zinker. Second ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Scharf. And he hits that one very lightly. Oh, but he gets through for a hit. I can't believe it. He does, in fact, get a hit, and he's on base, and a runner at third, runners at the corners. And so the Titans are going to the bullpen. Nelson will try to put out this fire. And first pitch is Fallon swings at, and it's a strike. No balls, 1 strike. And another strike to Fallon. He's coming right at him, Nelson. No balls, 2 strikes to Fallon. Nelson delivers, and he swings at that one. He popped him up. He popped him up on the infield to Purina, and he's under it. He's calling for it, and it is out. So that was a very key play because Fallon is one of the best hitters in the game. And now right up, and that's fouled out. Third base side. 2 strikes now. That's a good pitch in the black. No balls and 2 strikes to right. And inside, he hits it. It's into the outfield. That's an RBI. Woohoo! There we are now. 1-0 for the Marauding Pirates. Still runners at first and second for Green, the right fielder. Oh, and that's hit deep into left field. And Betson is out. But unless you've got a ticket for the outfield, you ain't catching that one. 4-0. Marauding Pirates. Evans. He's the cleanup hitter. And, oh, he fouls that one out to Singer. Clark, the first baseman, now up to bat. Marauding Pirates with the lead. And he dribbles it back up to Nelson, who tosses to first for the out. So we are done with the 5th. Marauding Pirates have taken the lead 4-0. Home team Titans up. Trailing now by 4. Scharf. And that one's batted back out, and it's right that catches it. The shortstop that catches it on a kind of a slow line drive foul out. And it's back into foul territory for a strike. Stroud. No balls and 1 strike to Stroud. The pitch is back inside for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Stroud. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Back up to right, who throws it in time. Plenty of time. 2 down for Nelson, the pitcher. See if he can get on base here. And Scharf winds and delivers. Ooh, he hits him. All right, so he is on base with the free pass there. Counts as a BB in our league. Singer up to bat. The right fielder for the Titans. 2 balls quickly from Scharf. 2 balls, no strikes. And then back across the zone for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Scharf. Ball. 3-1. 3-1 to Singer, and he hits it that one. It is over on the right field side. Green is back there, and he calls for it and catches it for the out. Done. Moving to the 6th. Marauding Pirates now. In this frame, it's going to be Allen leading off for center fielder. Pitches inside for a strike. I'm sorry, for a ball. Ball 1, 1-0. And then back out for a strike. So that evens the count at 1-1. Leading by 4. Marauding Pirates. Strike! Nelson. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Allen. And then back kind of in on the hands, and he hits it into foul territory, third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nelson delivers. And it's on the outside of the plate, but he swings at it, and it is hit to Benson, who throws to Foster for the first out. Dillon now the third baseman. Pitch is right over the zone, and he hits it, and it's back up to Perino, the shortstop. He throws quickly to Foster, the first baseman, for the second out. So Bonsai now, the catcher for the Pirates, up to bat with 2 down, nobody on. Oh, and he hits that one down the line very hard, but Foster was there, and he grabs it and just steps on the bag. To the bottom we go. Towering Titans up. Perina. Gonna lead this frame off, the shortstop. And strike! Swung at that one very hard. Scharf just had him fooled. 1-1 the count now after that ball. 1-1 to Perina. Scharf delivers a strike. 1-2. Perina. And he hits that one out into between the second and third base, but the shortstop right gloved it and was not able to make the throw in time. So he gets on base with nobody down. And there's a little dribbler there. That might be a double play. He throws it first to second, and not in time, but did get the lead runner out and the first out. So Foster now comes up, and that's a ball on the inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Scharf beginning to fatigue. And he hits that one out into left field. It's hit deep, and it is fouling back there, and makes the catch pretty close to the warning track. All right, so Larson is going to be a pinch hitter here for Betson. Larson in for Betson. And Larson hits that into center right. That's going to drop down for... Oh, it's going to drop all the way into the stands for a home run! Whew. So, a little relief for Scharf. Brazier in after the homer. Pirates retain the lead, but it's a little bit smaller after that 2-run home run. 4-2 now in the bottom of the 6th. And Brazier is ahead. No balls and 2 strikes to Norris. And Norris offers it. That one hits it down the line. It is foul. So still no balls, 2 strikes to Norris. Brazier delivers, and it is hit out to the first baseman, Clark, who grabs it, and then moves over to the bag for the out. To the 7th we go. Marauding Pirates now up. Still with the lead, although a little smaller. And that one's popped up into foul territory. Strike 1. First base side. It's Brazier, the pitcher. Nelson. And he's popped up this time into right field, and a tough play to make, but Singer's up to the challenge. He rushes in and makes the catch. And so now Fallon, the left fielder, one of the best in the entire game. He's popped up this time, however, to Perina, who settles into that one for the out. And 2 down for Wright, the shortstop. Takes a ball on the inside, 97 miles an hour. Nelson throwing the heat. And he winds and delivers. Ooh, and that's another ball inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Oh, and he pops him up. He pops him up, and it's over on the third base side. Perina's under it. And he collects it for the out. All right. To the bottom of the 7th we go. Home team trailing by 2. Benson, the third baseman, is up. He's going to lead this one off. And he hits the first pitch foul. No balls. 1 strike to Benson. Brazier. Marauding Pirates pitcher. Strike. No balls and 2 strikes to Benson. Brazier. Strike out! He strikes out Benson. Alright, so Brazier collecting the K. Ball. Stroud now, the catcher, is up to bat. 1 ball and no strikes to Stroud. Oh, he got hit by that one. So that's a free pass for Stroud. And that's popped up. There's the pitcher. And It's the shortstop, right? Still a runner at second, but now 2 down. And that one's popped up. Bonsai is calling for it in foul territory. Just a little bit on the third base side. And he grabs it. That's out. So to the 8th we go. Marauding Pirates still up, 4-2. Green, the right fielder. Ball on the inside. Nelson delivers. Another ball on the inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Green, the right fielder. And it is hit kind of on the early swing there over to the first baseman, Foster, who gloves it and steps on the bag for the out. 1 down. Evans up, second baseman. And that is hit out to the right field side. It's popped up. I don't think it's going to get out of the stadium, but that's quite deep. And Singer is able to make the out. 2 down, top of the 8th. Clark, the first baseman, he's popped up. That is on the third base side. Benson is there. 1, 2, and 3. Titans back up. Oh, we got a timeout. Who's this? Got a fielding change. So the first baseman, Clark, is going to be substituted for Hafesi. Okay. Excellent defensive substitution there. And that's it's hit out to right, who throws it to Hafesi, who collects the first out. Taylor now the center fielder up. And that's hit into foul territory. Strike. No balls. 1 strike. Brazier pitches to the inside, and oh, that gets in. It did not go foul. It was very close, so Green's having to chase that one down, and he's going to be up to second with a double. Yep. Taylor hits a double. 1 out. He's on second, and now Foster's up, and that one is hit to the shortstop, who gloves it. He is able to throw to Hafesi at first and get the first out. The runner can't advance, but he is still at second. Larson now up, left fielder. Ball. And that one's down the line, and it is hit right to Hafesi, who grabs it and steps on the bag. All right, Marauding Pirates, their last chance to add on. Allen hits it out to Perina, who gloves and throws over to Foster for the out. 1 down. Dillon up to bat. And the pitch there is on the inside. He does swing at it, and it's hit over to Benson, who throws him out at first. Bonsai now up. Catcher. Nelson. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes to Bonsai. Ball. 3 balls, no strikes. Ooh, Bonsai swung at a pitch that looked like it was outside the zone, and that's out to Singer, the right fielder. It popped him out. So that will end the 9th inning for the Pirates, and last chance for the home team Titans to rescue this game and win their first of the season. So that's hit. Oh, well, he's going to get on base. Here we go. This is how the rally would start if it were indeed going to. We're up to second. He's up to second base now, and that is a double for Benson. Larson getting going there. I'm sorry, Norris. Benson, he hits it. Oh, double play. He caught the line drive foul and then threw it right to second for a double play. So now Stroud, the catcher, the last chance. And he hits that one hard out into left field, but foul. Oh, it got over Fallon's head. So he does. Stroud is going to get onto base now with 2 down in the bottom of the 9th. All right, we're going to see a pinch hitter for the pitcher. Waters comes in, and he will be the last chance. He could tie the game with 1 swing. But not that kind of a swing. It's hit over to Hafesi, who gloves and throws to second for the out. So the game is over. The Marauding Pirates win 4-2. And Scharf collects the win. Brazier receives a save. Outstanding game. Hope you enjoyed it.